We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Houston Texans.
To kick off for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
On the quick, right? Swap. Mother swap.
Stroud begins with a pass. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jonathan Grenard. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
18. What's that? Why Tony? Under. Hey, Uno Mars.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Vikings are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
McCarthy now going to start with a pass. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 1. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Minnesota.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On first down, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of his receiver, Watkins. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3 at the 4-yard line.
Here we go.
Watkins motioning over. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's gonna go backward, taken down at the 6.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
A 23-yard attempt.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are out to an early 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here we go. 11. Bugsy.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
And I think this is going to be a matchup they exploit the rest of the game. They go to it here early to test it. And I think with those results, it's something they should continue to come back to, because I'm not sure the defense has a matchup for that running back.
Under. 18. What's that?
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. This is caught. Downfield, it's Dell. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. And another first down, and another big gainer. This time, 23 yards.
Ow, beside. Look the hot. Hey, Uno. Why Tony? Hey, Uno Mars.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Here we go, let's go. 118, what's that? Hey, south, south, south. Under. 19 Texas. 11. Buggy. Look the hop. Hey.
A second down throw for Stroud. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Paid Stover. Touchdown, Houston. That's his first touchdown this year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the ground is Mason. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready, set.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Texans have it. One quarter in the books. 7-3 is our score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? Out to the right, out to the right. Out to the right. Why, Tony? Hey, south. Good night.
Here's Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
What's that? 19 tech. 19. What's that?
Mixon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
This one taken at the 7. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A run. And here's Mason. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, as we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
To the air once more is McCarthy. He's into space past the 25. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. This one caught at the 4. And the Vikings going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time, and it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
The ball inches from the goal line. 3rd and goal. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss.
Well, something tells me, Mike, that for as good as that probably looked all week long in practice, I wouldn't expect us to see that play called too many more times going forward. It almost feels like the defense was expecting it coming in, and they blew the play off before it ever got going. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Houston. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Makes the score Texans 21, Vikings 6. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. 3rd down coming up. Here's Hawkinson in motion. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Javon Hargrave in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, let's go. 118, that's it. Buggy. Why Tony? Hey, south. Good.
Now, Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
118, that's it. Hey, uno more.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. Less than 2 minutes to play in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. 4th down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Texans going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Look the hot, look the hot. Swap, another swap.
They'll go play action with Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, uno. On the quick, right? 118. What's that?
On play action. Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
All right. 118. What's up? Buggy. Why Tony?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. That's goal. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a big-time play for Houston. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
118. What's up? Robin. Hey, south.
Throwing is Stroud. He's got his big tight end. Cade Stover. Touchdown, Texans. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Here's McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Larry Ogunjobi in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
He's got a man. That's Felton. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return starts from the 5. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 27.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Texans.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 3. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He's got it at about the 8. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far...
That one, taken in. Time, Felton. Touchdown, Vikings. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
You speed left, speed left. Why Tony? 11. Buggy.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll spot it. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Vikings have got it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football.
Oh, ready? 118. That's it. Hey, south.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Jonathan Allen getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
Oh, ready? 19 Texans. 118. What's that?
Throwing on second down. Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Out to the right. Why, Tony? 11. CJ. Buggy.
From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
All right. 18. Let's go. Hey, south. Hey, uno. Hey.
Here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 3-yard line.
What's that? 19 Texas.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Little quick pass to the receiver, heading right to the goal line and in. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Texans 38, Vikings 12. Amy Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Third down and 6.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Minnesota.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going. And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Throwing again is Caddy's going to be taken down. They get him for the sack at the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the... He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Texans have it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
On the quick, right? 118. What's that?
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Stroud to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Andrew Van Ginkel. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
22 yards.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
40-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And is taken in by Felton. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 8. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Panther 60. Panther 60. Warrior 19. Tiger 19. Tiger. Go.
Here's McCarthy. He finds a man downfield. It's Felton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
To the air once more is McCarthy. This one caught by Felton. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
To the left side, and it's caught by Felton. And he's going to be close to the first down. Welcome just a yard short of a line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
For the 2-point conversion.
To throw, it's McCarthy. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
Vikings 18.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get
to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Texans. What a spectacular take-back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Well, another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one a first down.
Gain of 18 on the play. And the Vikings first down.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. He'll run. This is Mason.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting and waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. And this one doesn't do a whole lot. It's out of bounds, short of midfield.
At the 45-yard line.
They will work the middle with Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
3rd and 6.
18. That's it.
So it's a win here for the Texans. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico.